7:20 a.m. and always on 9feetlounge.com. And soon the DSN app, which I'm excited about.
Wow.
Yeah. Big shout to DWI.
Now nobody has an excuse now.
No excuse.
The DSN,
No excuse.
The DSN Brain Trust is major things happen right before summer, so you could take 9 Feet Lounge and the rest of the DSN network anywhere you go.
That's right.
So
in the bathroom, in the kitchen.
If you go to the bathroom, bring an alcohol wipe to wipe the phone down. That's all I ask. 'Cause, a
lot of people.
A little business fact. There is more germs on cell phones than money, than train handles. You know that I read that this week.
Really?
That on because people take the
I
cell
can see
phones
that
everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And it's not like you're washing or wiping your hand every time you're picking it up. No. Then you think about it, the little earpiece, it keeps the little germs in the earpiece. That's where you got to kind of swab it.
Unless you're a germaphobe like me, I constantly swab my phone case, but that's just me. Everybody's not me.
You what?
I bring I have alcohol swipes and I wipe the back.
So every 5 minutes you...
No, he don't.
Not every 5 minutes, but once.
That's why you doing it on the strip club.
I ain't never heard of that.
You the one that invented that, right?
I ain't never heard
That's
of that.
$4, girl. That's $4. That's all you're gonna get.
That's $2.
I'm surprised they even got that the way he rolled.
I was shocked that it been 50 cents.
Nothing at all, but his eyes watching.
Who you think helped Jim Jones start balling with the quarters? Balling. That was me.
2 quarters, 2 chains.
But it's news time, and news is sponsored by, again, like I said, our new sponsor, Situationships. Episode 1 through 3 are on YouTube. Check it out. Situationships. Don't get caught being a bae. And there's difference between baby and bae. And I learned that from Situationships, so I learned something new.
Bae's a side chick.
You would know that. I didn't mean like that.
Yo!
No, I didn't mean it that way, cuz. No, that's
I think that was a shot.
No, it wasn't.
Turn it up. I'm gonna turn that up.
Because you're younger. I don't know those
Listen,
terms.
let me tell y'all now.
No, it wasn't.
I have never ever been a bae. I've always been a baby. I've always been the numero uno chick.
No,
now some dudes may have been cheated. I may have been cheated on, but I've always was the number one uno.
I didn't mean that. I'm like Donald Trump. I'm retracting that statement.
Now I gotta go through 2.5 hours of her looking at me through you.
She knew I didn't mean it that way.
He meant the song, baby.
I don't know those terms.
Well, I just guessed it because baby is you when you homie say baby, can you? And then bae is a side of baby.
I'm glad to see. Now you're throwing. He throws Ed, me. He never threw just on the bus.
Y'all been throwing me shade the last couple of weeks. I've been letting y'all get me these last couple of weeks.
Justice next to die. You gonna die next, Justice. You gonna
got
die.
me on the head thing. He's getting me on the. All right.
That was not a throw under the bus.
Okay.
Let's make that clear.
Let this be known. It's gonna be the last time because I'm gonna start throwing it back.
I'm good.
I've been real good with y'all.
My weight's ahead.
I always say stuff on me. Okay.
Somebody
we got news of the day.
I'm in trouble.
We got news of the day.
I got a lot of germs in my closet. Let's move. Let's go to news. Let's go to news.
And bones.
That too. Aisha Curry's in the news, and Aisha Curry is getting a new show on the Food Network, but it seems that through social media, she's getting a lot of heat for her show. Aisha, the pillar of high standards and good morality, following her controversial tweets about what women should and shouldn't be wearing to gain attention from the opposite sex. She gets a lot of heat. Let me go to you, Sapphire. Why is this woman's a married woman? She respects her husband, been with her husband for a long time. Husband obviously is Stephen Curry. But why does she get so much heat for the things she do? It's like, people really go out of their way to be mean to this woman.
She's just a hot topic of the hour. People always need a target. And unfortunately, she's just the target of the day right now. I think she's a beautiful woman. Let her do what she do. And that's it. The problem is we always have a say. We always want to be in somebody else's business.
Right.
Oh, because she's the wife of this superstar that everybody loves. We always try to find a reason to see where a hole is to say, and pointing a finger. She's fine. It was her opinion. It is what it is. Let her make her money and move on. I applaud her for not wanting to be a stay-home-at wife and using the child as a reason. She's trying to do something. She wants to build her own brand and get out of her husband's shadow. There's nothing wrong with that. Let her do what she has to do.
Backstage, what you think about this? Do you even know who this woman is?
She ain't with me.
Nope, I didn't even pay no mind.
She ain't with me. I don't know.
She don't live on my block.
Is the home? Look, is the home in her name?
She's a little bit too dark for me.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Kevin is on our roll. my.
Wait, this is
Now you throwing light-skinned people under the
man
bus.
that just ain't nothing but I keep quiet.
This is exactly.
You throwing light-skinned people under the bus now. What is wrong with you, man?
Classic.
You turning minute by minute.
Hey, listen, I'm the
Even your head's getting spotted
I'm the
with
Howard
whiteness.
Cosell of the
Look,
microphone.
his head is spotted with whiteness.
He's on the roll. Go ahead.
All right, let's move on. Let's
Be
move
on the
on.
roll.
Did you watch Rodeo? You were big. You are our new
What?
quote unquote reality
Whatever.
personal person. You know all the reality shows. Who's smoking weed and whatever. Did you watch Love and Hip Hop reunion?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What happened? Because I don't know what happened. What happened?
Well, it was they had 3-part series, and the third series, you know how they were talking with Peter Guns and Erica Mena, and I think she's filing the divorce.
You are right. You hit the next news, Adam.
Yeah.
They say it's a wrap. Amina Butterfly
should've been a wrap
she's
for
ready
a
to divorce
minute.
Peter Guns, and her bestie Erica Mena is very happy about it. They made a video. Did you know what happened in the video? Maybe you can tell us the story.
I don't know nothing about no video. I mean, why you gotta make a video? If you getting divorced, get divorced.
Because it's this new. It's 2016.
She want to make it into an
Right.
event or something.
Yes.
I just can't believe Erica Menace her best friend, but it is what it is.
Well,
So what is your thoughts on?
because she needs exposure. She's trying to come back in the next season of Love and Hip Hop
Well,
New
she need a
York.
paycheck. Bow Wow left.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought she was
What,
pregnant. Huh?
what about you, Josh? Your thoughts on this whole triangle, consumption?
He doesn't care.
I don't even watch that show. I don't even.
He don't even know who it
You
is.
know who it is?
Well,
The only way I know who Peter Guns is because
From Get
I'm not gonna say that a restaurant that we go visit where
Exactly.
we might get it every now and again because they don't
Right.
pay us no commercial
His
money.
twin brother.
Well, I mean, let's
Say.
take the characters out of play, but the triangle with a man and two women and going back and forth to two. And what's your thoughts on?
That's pimp.
Well, is
It's
it pimp?
I mean, if you can control
You got
them
more than one woman.
and they can be friends and understand their positions, then yeah, that's pimp.
That
But
is- that- but-
9 times out of 10, this is what's gonna happen. Eventually, they're gonna get together. They're gonna form like Voltron, and they're gonna cut you up.
Well, that's make a very good point because
Or if you're Lou Williams.
explain who Lou Williams is.
Who?
Well, Lou Williams.
Basketball
lives
player that
with-
has-
with
he-
Lou Williams has 2 women.
He
that-
lives
that-
polygamous lifestyle. But my thing is a pimp. You're right, 2 pimps, but a pimp obviously makes money off his women. So technically, Peter's making money off these women. So technically, that's a pimp move.
It's a new age pimping. This is a new age pimping, I think. But you know what? You can't really,
legal.
you can't really down Peter because at the end of the day, these are 2 bright females that can make a conscious decision for themselves. The messed up part is because it's 2 women. Women are naturally sensitive, emotional, loving creatures. Therefore, they think with their heart and not necessarily with their mind. And you can tell a woman time after time, he's not right, A, B, and C. Her heart always come into play. And this is just an unfortunate situation because these are 2 females. I really do love this guy through all of his dirt.
But
and
you
it's hard
cannot-
to separate.
I mean, you cannot blame Peter because these
Oh, I
2
don't blame
women
Peter at all.
Knew what they were getting themselves into,
Right.
but they still kept being involved with him.
I don't blame
at the
Peter
end
at
of
all.
the day, at the end of the day, nobody can say, "Oh, Peter, you did that." No, you knew what he was doing. So
I got one.
However, he
accepted
still
it.
has a
You
responsibility
accepted it.
though, because if you
Anybody
know
And she's
that
still gonna mess with him even when
you're right,
she's
but you know what?
divorced.
If you know that the woman that you're dealing with moves a certain way or feels a certain way about you and knows that she's going to do A, B, and C, knowing that you're going to be a creep, you're going to do, you should still, if
the
you
creep
do,
squad?
no,
The creep
all that
squad?
stuff. If you do love her though, it
Creep
has
squad.
to, it has to be so. You have to have some type of conscience to say, you know what, let me just stop doing this to this girl. Because I know she's gonna still put up with this. Let me just chill.
No,
you
why?
talking
If I know I
to
can
the
get away with it,
wrong guy.
I might as well
I
keep
know
it
it's the
trucking
wrong guy. I
and keep
just
moving.
in a
That guy
perfect
does
in a
not
perfect
care.
world. In a perfect world, I wish that would happen. But you know,
Now, I
I'm
have a
glad for
question.
Amina.
Yeah.
Rodeo, did she have
It is
have
what it
kids
is.
with any of them?
Who?
It's a whole lot of kids.
Yeah, he got 2. He got 3.
They're
with
pregnant at the
Eric.
same time.
He got 3 with the baby mama.
I don't know which one is that. So they both got
forgot
kids
her
by
name.
him.
Her name
But
is
they're the
Tara.
Tara. He has 3 kids with Tara, and now he has 2 with his
But they're-
soon to be ex-wife.
Right.
Oh,
They're-
Tara was in his building Wednesday.
They're,
You
they're,
coulda- we coulda asked-
they're having babies at the same time, basically. The wife
so
got
both These
pregnant.
women are having babies from
at the
him
same time.
simultaneously.
In fact, the wife had an abortion.
She was pregnant.
because
Well, she wasn't even pregnant first.
She didn't
Tara
wanna
was
have a
pregnant first.
He
Tara
wants you to
hid.
continue to go to his restaurant.
And now you understand why I don't watch these shows.
And-
what are we doing?
Shout out.
Honestly.
But they're not the first ones that's
It
going through
doesn't
this.
make it right.
Somebody
Come
is
on.
going through the same
Well, shout out to Peter
situation
Guns
somewhere
Jr., who's listening right now.
else. Yes. Hi.
Which one?
Well, the one with the play one, the one that looks like him. Big shout to my homie.
1 minute.
Yeah, go
Shout out to DJ Self. He liked one of my pictures with Didi. Shout out to him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey,
he
Sal.
got a whole. He got
Gwyneth.
other quagmires too.
I'm looking for a Gwinnett hat next.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's get him up here.
He has been up here.
It's funny because I almost got cussed out on Let It Rain Radio about this same topic on Monday. So big shout.
Yeah, I
to
saw
Raina,
that.
too.
Big shout out to
she
Raina.
almost
Yeah, I
cussed
heard.
me out.
Yeah, I heard. You became black on that show.
Yeah.
And now you're going back to your. And now he's going back to his. Now he's going back to his original cause.
Yeah.
You know?
Got him.
Look, turn your mic around.
Booyah.
Someone get this jigaboo away from me.
The bus is stopping now. It's losing its brakes.
Oh, let's move on.
It's dragging him.
That was a good one. 950 Lounge News sponsored by Situationship. Just move on. Khloe Kardashian's in the news.
Again?
Khloe canceled her. She has an event that she does every year. Her what she calls it, her boozy night cruise. They do an event each year. She hosts it, I guess, in L.A.
For drunks?
I guess they have liquor and party and
Lamar should not be
You
on
know,
the boat.
TMZ on the
Boozy
boat.
or bougie? Like
boozy
Boozy
night.
alcohol.
Drinking.
Okay.
Boozy night
Mom
show.
better stay home with the nieces and nephews.
But they she canceled it because obviously trying to keep Lamar clean. And for those who don't know, Lamar Odom, who almost killed himself last year in a brothel, was spotted out heavily drinking the other night, and he refuses to go to council.
And I heard he went to church
Yeah.
Easter, but the night before he went to church, he was at a club drinking. And
Oh, so when I've been at the
carrying
club and
on.
went to church.
Now, I must say.
Now,
some of
Nothing
us-
wrong with that.
I did it myself.
You went to church drunk with communion
I
juice?
didn't go to church.
You call it
drunk.
communion juice, right?
I didn't go to church drunk. First of all, let's
You
get
call it
clear.
communion
Let's-
juice.
Let's make this clear because my mother does listen to this show. All right? I'll keep it 100. I ain't got no concerns. I ain't go to church drunk.
But have you went to church straight from the club or straight from the
Have I
car
gone
to the
home?
club to
Go
church?
home,
Listen,
change.
go home, wash, change, and going to the church.
Yes.
Yes.
I did that faithfully for 5
Listen
years.
what I said.
Definitely.
Have you ever went to church
I
from
know- I
the
heard the
club
car part.
to the car to the church back to the car
No,
back to the
no,
club?
no. I go to the house. I change, shower
Oh, okay.
up. I have to change. I
Y'all
can't
do
wear
the
my
breath
clothes.
test. Yo, mom, is my breath?
No. I gargle, I brush, and I take 2 minutes because I already know what time it is. But yeah,
Sapphire, you said you've done that too.
I have. I mean, yeah, back in the day, the early 20s. I'm not gonna lie. We go to the parties downtown. I'm not gonna say which parties they were, but this was when the big entertainment was good. We
My
all-
grandma was
we-
immortalized in
we
that
all-
church.
We all hung out, and I would tell the girls that, "Oh, we gonna go to dinner." I said, "No, I gotta go to church in the morning."
I would never do that. I grew up in church. I can't go.
You don't drink
You know
anyway.
mine?
So
No.
But it's not about drinking. I
Shay,
just
what
can't.
No,
time
this
do
is
you
the
get on
mentality.
Saturday? What time do you get on a Saturday? When you
6:30.
were young. When you were
6:30.
young, I know it's a long time ago.
No, 8 o'clock.
Yo, you were young.
I would be out all night.
8 o'clock.
I would be out all night
All
doing
right.
my thing, but
He'd be at
I would
somebody's
not-
house sleeping.
I could not go to church knowing that I was doing some
you
foulness
might-
on
wait,
Saturday.
hold on.
I'm
so
sorry.
you might pass up a blessing that you might receive
No, I
in
may
church.
destroy somebody's blessing when I was doing Saturday night. Sleep. It may come off me like, ooh,
No,
that's not the Holy Ghost either.
Rodeo
This
was
was-
eating somebody's rump, some old woman's rump roast.
this is the
Listen
mentality
here,
that I
half
had.
black,
Wait,
half
cuz.
white. All right.
This is the mentality that I had. I said if I could go out and I could hang out and party with my friends, then I better at least get my behind in church on a Sunday. Because I felt like if I didn't go, even though I hung out, if I didn't go that Sunday, then I knew I was partying the night before. I felt like I was doing something
Yeah, I know your
wrong.
grandmother.
Suppose you was
had to go to
suppose you was
church.
fornicating on a Saturday night
No.
then went to church.
No,
Uh,
what you doing? You
Sapphire, we
Dude,
family.
you
no,
know-
this morning.
another satisfied customer.
Another
Back to
good
you, back to
candidate.
you, Kevin.
I was with family those days. I'm not gonna mention all my.
Family?
All
We
my,
know your grandmother.
No, I was hanging out with cousins. And we,
At the motel? Oh, good.
I never.
The other
guys,
cousins, the other cousins weren't going to church.
They surely wasn't. My mother's trying to get all her sisters
I'm
to go
not
to
gonna
church.
blast
Nah,
the
I'm
family
not going.
business
I'm
in
not
here.
going.
The cousins
I love-
on Southern Boulevard weren't going to church.
They would even drive by church. That's how bad it was. I ain't even driving by the church.
Listen, back in the day, we
You
partied
gotta go to the
hard.
train station by the church. I ain't going.
I was
by the
always
train
in a good
Oh, my
environment.
goodness.
Whenever I stepped in, everybody knew what it was.
Isn't
We hung
Fred
out, we
Price on
partied.
7:30? They go church right there. You can watch him on TV.
Yes.
Too much family stuff being blasted.
I know. Can we switch?
Slept low dollar.
Crazy.
Creflo. Put a quarter in the television.
And take it right off when the show go off. I take it back, Jesus.
Oh, I'm horrible. Mama, don't listen to my show today.
Now
please.
my church is at 9 o'clock. Channel, what is he come on?
You
7.
don't even know the church is at. Look at
9
that.
to 10.
She's at the church is at 9 o'clock.
He's
Where
on
is it at?
YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
move
my
on. Let's move
BET
on.
inspiration. I'm good.
There you go. Let's move on. We touched on it in the first segment. We touch on it again. The Iggy Azalea.
She look like albino.
No, she's just bino.
Where do all the old albino people go after they get out of school?
You've been listening to too much Dick Gregory.
You know what?
but
Next,
that's a
I
true
can't.
thing. Where do they go at?
No.
Tourette's is coming out. Tourette's is coming out.
Let me explain. Let me help him out on this one.
Please, help
Dick
him.
Gregory was on the Breakfast Club this week,
that's
and he
true.
mentioned about he never saw an albino after high school, like adults. Dick Gregory said they got
Got a
another.
cousin that's an albino.
Where you at?
Dick Gregory.
Pennsylvania.
Dick Gregory's
Doing
crazy.
well for himself. Thank you.
Dick
very
Gregory
much.
said they go to another planet. Dick Gregory's crazy. Don't even bring that up. That's why he's drinking too much of that Dick Gregory juice.
Oh my God.
What?
How old is Dick Gregory? 83?
Like 80s, in his mid 80s. God bless him.
It's like Bill Cosby's age.
Yeah, and we see what Bill doing.
Poor Bill Cosby. He
Bill
died
got
very
that.
young.
Bill got it not.
Bill got that white silk.
No, he's just
Bill
looking
was
bad.
clear to
He's looking
everything.
bad these days.
was
He's
clear to
walking
everything.
slow. He's not looking. He's not looking too
He
good.
old though.
He
I
old.
mean,
Bill is like
he did his
That's
thing.
all
84.
stress too.
Claire.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, Ed. It's a lot of stress. I just see it over the last year. Before he still was. Now he's like walking slower. He's really aging in the face, and I don't care.
I ain't got my look yet.
You ain't been eating this Jello pudding pops.
Maybe Justin need to get a new sweater collection for him. You know,
No,
get that-
no.
Yo, back in the days, Bill had
the
sweater.
what? Bill was
What was
the
that- what
sweater
was that,
guy.
Gilbert?
What,
Godfrey.
$1,000 a sweater?
Maybe more than that. Remember when Gilbert Godfrey said, "This guy's sweaters is more than my whole wardrobe."
What happened to him after the Aflac?
And Gilbert Godfrey, I know this is going off the track, but Gilbert Godfrey, in my day life, I'm in media. Don't say nothing because he asked me a question. But Gilbert Godfrey is doing like podcasts for WOR right now.
Radio show.
No, podcast. It's not on. They don't
Recorded radio show.
yeah.
But he's still doing his stand-up comedy.
Yeah, nobody mess with
I always,
Gilbert.
I like
I haven't. Gilbert ain't been relevant since How to Be a Player. He ain't been relevant to me since then.
Kilo.
Kilolo. But we talked about in the first segment the Iggy Azalea, Nick Young thing, and Justin, you have some really strong opinions on this. You have very strong
I have
opinions.
very strong opinions.
I mean, is there anything you want to touch on? I mean,
I would just say, men and women, don't do that. Don't do that. That's just
like
now-
Beretta don't do it.
Yeah, I was listening to Stephen A. And Stephen A. was just going in. He was saying the same
Stephen A.
thing.
was passionate. He even slammed his hand on the table.
he said-
You don't do that.
Yeah, because
don't.
Steven got problems too. I seen him in 40-40.
Yeah.
So,
Steve, we see you, Steve.
Really?
I've
But,
seen Steve in action.
But yes,
Good
you
dude.
don't do that. Just don't do that.
Let's
respect,
get it.
Respect your company.
Let's
respect
just
your
right.
friends.
Let's move
I
on.
think it was
from
a
that.
prank that keeping it real went wrong.
Well, that's the reason why kids should not come out of college after 1 year. It's not about talent. It's about living. You dealing that probably happens on a college campus every day of the week. Somebody,
You know how they say
I can't
before you
say
get
that.
married.
No, I
I
think
can't
it's
even
the
say that
person.
because
It's
it
the
happens
person.
even some older people
Yeah.
as well. There's some stupid people
Yeah.
that still do.
What if he was
things.
just airing
the
it out
person.
for himself? You know, before you get married, you kind of want to just air your dirty laundry, just get it out your system, just
He
just-
asked him,
just
what
say
was
your
the youngest
faults and
female
stuff.
you've been with in the last couple of months?
And then that killed
And
him.
he said 19.
And that was
he's
a stu-
30.
And that's a stupid thing to do.
And that's a dumb
R.
thing
Kelly.
to say. You don't ever say nothing like that and incriminate
What's the youngest
yourself.
woman you deal with?
Well,
I mean,
he was-
not
at
you
least
saying
he was
now.
in
What would be the
17.
youngest?
Don't
I'm
answer
on 21 and older. Let another
You
brother
do 21. You would do 21.
At 35,
What about
21 and older. Let another brother molder.
What about you? I like that. I think look at Jesse. What about you, Rodeo? What's the youngest you deal with? 45. Yeah, I think the kind of mix for them. I like my women old and fine, seasoned.
I'll be a dirty man and be like, did you get out of high school yet? No.
You would.
Nah.
But
You already killed her. Now you trying to kill. I got 25 lives.
So I'm gonna ask you a question.
I would say if anything 25.
That's your floor? Wow. Sapphire.
I
the boy
thought-
toys.
18,
No,
19-year-old. Come on.
no. I thought maybe I was gonna switch it up and do the whole younger thing. 25, maybe 20. No, 29. No, 30. That's it. I'm good.
So that's okay. What about
I don't
you?
want the youngins.
Well, that's not. I'm asking.
No,
the
no.
Let me go to backstage first.
30.
30 is the lowest.
Okay.
What
And
about
you?
If I had to pick,
If you had that
if you had to
opportunity,
pick.
I have
If you had an afro, what you would take?
Nah, I'm never gonna have that.
I know.
This works for me. 27 to 35 is my window. I got a tight 7. I got a tight.
You said what the
8-year
youngest. You ain't say
No, I
like-
said 20. You asked me
I
what
said
would be my
25.
27 post college.
27?
I don't want nothing on the campus.
No.
And I want someone that's got a job. At least got a credit score. Give her a chance to get her own spot. I don't want to live in I don't want to go to mama house and me and daddy got to go knock on the bathroom. I got to take a piss, dad. Come on, I got a pee. So 27 to 35. That's my 8-year window if I had to pick. Now anything over that is old puppies, and my daddy, God rest his soul, our daddy said never date old puppies, so I don't want to date old puppies. So, but I don't need to do that anyway because I have a lovely person anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I was waiting to hear you clean it
I
up.
was about to say. I was about to say something. I said it was coming.
He was gonna be Billy. He gonna be Willie B.
You was just talking to her the other night. She was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta hang out, Sapphire." No, don't do that to me. Don't. She was just talking to Sapphire the other night, briefly. Don't say that. Just owl, wise owl. What are you?
Woodsy.
Who is he speaking to?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
So what's the next story?
Just the beautiful young lady.
The next story, we're gonna move on. The next story, keeping it in tradition with cheating
keeping it real, go
and
on.
women issues is Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen's in the news. His ex-girlfriend, who's actually former porn star Brett Rossi, has put a order of protection out on Charlie, saying that she's fearful that Charlie will do something harmful to her. We're told by cops filed emergency 7-day restraining order against Charlie for Rossi. Our source said a judge granted the order Friday, and Rossi plans to have the restraining order extended next week. This is obviously, I know we have Moon Justice in the building a little later, kind of like with women and men. Sapphire, I'm going to go to you first. I mean, we know Charlie Sheen has his sensational situations of life.
We sure
But your standpoint, what's your thoughts on this case? Because, I mean, beyond Charlie, just on a bigger platform with women having to get restraining orders against men or ex-lovers.
Beat it. Go ahead. Which is, I'm a woman, but I'm not pro nonsense, and I think she should just cut it. I think she's just finding ways to just get back into. I'm gonna file against Charlie Sheen. I'm gonna do. Everybody knows what Charlie Sheen is about. Everybody knows what he does. This and that. What does he really harassing you about that you have to put in a restraining order?
Do you think maybe hers is kind of bogus?
You never
Yeah.
know though. I mean,
That's
Charlie
true.
Sheen is crazy. He liable to roll up on your door after a binge night and start slamming on your door. You fearful for your life. I know a few brothers that matter of fact, I seen a brother bend a metal door trying to get back into his girl's room.
I remember some hella
I
fire stuff.
don't even think Charlie Sheen even cares about the order of protection.
It's true. Charlie Sheen has a lot of demons, and there've been a lot of wives and stuff that he's been dealing with that he had to actually get restraining orders against on them because he's been doing a lot of crazy stuff. And then I can see her being really fearful of her life because he's been going a little bit crazy ever since Top Gun.
Was,
That brother been nuts ever since after
Since
that.
he got hit in the head in what's the baseball movie?
Major League.
Wow, yeah.
Wow, thing.
No, I mean, if she really feels that way, then you got to do what you got to do to keep yourself safe. I would never want to see anybody in harm.
No.
But with so much nonsense going on with these females out here doing things to get in the public eye, to get money, to get known and stuff like that, now I'm just up in the air when I hear situations.
My thing is that on the real side, with any of these women infected, because is he pronounced that he has HIV?
Yeah.
So
well,
that's the thing.
I think she's good.
I still wouldn't knock it down.
Listen, if
You was with Charlie?
No, you know why?
that's
Because
so
it
good.
takes 10 to
condom or
15
something
years.
like that, it's gonna stop it. That's it.
But it takes 10 to
But it's still
15
not
years for the
100%.
HIV
But they were
to show up in your
involved
blood
in
system.
with non
10 to 15 years for it to actually show up. It does
Wow.
not always show up right away. And that's the scary thing that people don't
Yeah.
understand.
You could be walking down the street one day. Let's go play basketball. Boom. What happened to him? He didn't take an offensive foul.
And then
either.
you ever notice that once you find out you ever find out that people they were fine, and once they find out they have it or they sick, then they just boom, They're deteriorating and going. It's like
Well,
when you
Magic
don't know,
Johnson,
you're not thinking about it.
He's the exception to the
He's the
rule.
exception.
What-
to the
hold on,
rule.
wait,
Got
this,
the
this
music.
is, but this is a question I like to ask one of y'all can answer. What is he's an exception? Not about the money. Why you say he's an exception?
Because
to the
Magic
rule?
has
Paid
some
for that.
superstar drugs that has really slowed that
Superstar
No, it
drugs.
process.
wasn't
sounds-
even that. It was at the time that he got it at.
Right.
Nobody had any type of cure or anything like that. But because he had the type of money he had, he was able to
Easy-E had money.
eat. Let's stop.
Easy E
didn't
have
even
full
know.
blown
Yeah,
AIDS.
full-blown
Right.
AIDS.
HIV and full blown AIDS
It's
are two
totally
different.
different.
Right, right.
Oh.
AIDS, you gone.
Right.
HIV,
It
you
is-
can control
right.
it.
AIDS eats your immune system. HIV is treatable. You'll always have it,
So
but
he
you can live
must have
with
had it for a number of years and didn't know that.
Who?
Easy-E then.
it. Well,
No, he
it's
he
a,
had
He
it.
had to have it for.
He had it for a while.
Not that
no.
long.
But that back then you didn't know, like,
Right,
there
not-
was no
right,
such thing
you
as an
didn't know.
AIDS test back in the late mid '80s. Ain't nobody know about no
Yeah.
AIDS. We was worried about crack. Ma, don't worry about that. I don't know about that. But
But alcohol?
stuff.
Communion juice. We call it communion juice.
We
Waitresses,
was worried
yeah.
about crack and stuff like that.
oh, you know what?
So-
We're going to finish news. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to finish news in a little bit. Take a
Because
quick
Ed
break.
said so.
Because Ed said so.
Cut me off just now. That's why you saw me get real quiet. I ain't gonna lie.
Ed
over
said
there
break
talking about,
time.
Hey.
Select our CJ
It's your
Monster.
favorite
Young
music
Lion.
channel. You're listening to DSN The Matrix Studios, the #1 network in America.